Hello and welcome to another edition of the TimeFlies podcast. I am your host, Dariel, and we finally got the BX boys back together
Let's
again.
go.
BX in the
BX boys.
house. What's good, gentlemen? How you doing, yo? How y'all doing?
I'm chilling. A little sick, but we got to get this done.
He
Bronx
been
vibes.
he been a sick man, bro. This is a lie. He been a sick man. He been a sick man, bro.
Leave me
For real.
alone.
I'm lying to the people, man.
The people love me. I just need a bebecita to come take care of me when I'm sick.
Hey, yo, Jeff, again, appreciate you pushing through, bro. You told me you
Yeah,
weren't feeling well, but you were like, yo, I got to come through on the pod. We got to talk about Cudi. So again,
Fox.
salute for pushing through. Gentlemen, our guy Cudi has released the second part of INSANO, Nitro Mega Edition. Before we get into the album,
This is big.
before we get into the album, yo, first and foremost, let me say this is fucking it, dog. This is the album I've been waiting, bro. This is the one, dog.
Let's go.
Jeff,
This shit
talk to
fire.
me, bro. Jeff, talk to me, dog. Talk to me about this album. And when you heard it, how relieved were you? How excited were you? Talk to me, bro.
You text the group chat. It was already Friday, already past midnight, and I got a text message in the group chat about the album. Bro, I had a whole plan, right? Before you even sent the text message, I was like, I'm gonna go shower. I'm gonna probably finish watching the last episode of The Boys. But then I saw your text message. I'm just like, oh shit, it's today. All right, cool. I went to go smoke I went to a staircase like in my building to go smoke, and I pressed play, right? And I'm just like, I'm listening to A Human Made, the first song. And I was just like, yo, how can Cudi start the album like this? How is that possible? Like, this is a good song. He started the album on a high, and I'm just like, I hope he continue. I was scared to press next to the next song. I played Human Made at least 5 times in a row, bro, because I was just like, nah, this song is it. When he's humming, and I was just like, yo, he's humming. He switched it up during the first song, and I'm just like, all right, this is the Cudi that I know. This is the Cudi I like. And at that point, I'm just like, oh, I just hope he continues, the momentum with his next few songs. And he ain't disappointed. I'm not gonna lie, he ain't disappointed.
Yo, Raina, talk to me, bro.
Listen, man, this shit was heat. So I think Dario sent the joint. I think I had fallen asleep as I usually do. Y'all know me. But then I saw the chat, said the shit dropped. So Dario sent the link. I went on there. Same thing. I heard Human Made. And I was like, oh shit, this shit's solid. But it was late. It was late in the morning. So I was like, all right, let me bump this, blah, blah, blah. But let me listen to the full shit in the morning.
Of course.
And I was letting that shit run. And yeah, this was it. This was it. Michael Jackson's This Is It, bro.
Dog, this is I can't, bro. This is Cudi, bro. This is the fucking album that we were expecting, bro. This is the sound that we were expecting, that we were hoping for. But, okay, so now I want to ask you guys this question: do you guys think that he went into the studio sessions making the first INSANO for like the newer generation, and then having a plan to release Nitro Mega, and was like, yo, I gotta cater to my older fans? Because I don't know, man. As I was listening to Nitro Mega, I was like, why the fuck do the albums are completely different? They're two completely different sounds.
They are.
So I think he, obviously I'm just speculating. I don't know. I don't talk to him. But I think he went into it like, yo, I'm gonna make a project for my newer fans, and I'm gonna make a project for my older fans. So I don't know, Jeff, what do you think? Do you think that's a possibility? Or do you think that he was just on a wave of making music and this is just the way it turned out?
I think he was just on a wave of music. He also had said like he was done with like the sad boy music and stuff like that. So like, as another thing we have to really think about. You do have a point. Maybe INSANO was catered more to like new fans, people that try just like getting into music or like listening to him, for example. Because we know what Cudi was back from 2008, 2009. We know what Cudi was, and this, I think he saved the best for last, honestly, bro. Because this was it, bro. I was very surprised because my expectations were an absolute low. After INSANO, I was just like, oh, I don't want to hear anything more, bro.
Mine too.
Like, I was just like, yo, I'm catching strains because I'm a Cudi fan. Like, I was just like getting shot up everywhere, right? But nah, he delivered something that I didn't expect, which, when you get something so good when you least expect it, that's probably one of the best things, the best feelings you get inside, especially with music.
I think he was making a lot of music. When I look at the track list and I saw that he had some like older songs on there, I'm like, I think he was on a wave, but he also had an idea, to your point. But I don't know if it was like specifically like this is going for these fans, this is going for these fans. But he had an idea because if you think about it too, he said this was coming out originally like the week after.
Right.
Also, and I think this might have even been before Insano dropped that he was saying this. But he was also after it dropped, I think the very same weekend, he's like, this album is gonna be very different. So I think he might have like known that was going to be his plan all along. And also considering that the original release date was in September, I think he wanted to play a lot more with this idea and stuff like that. And maybe he wanted to like record some more songs, and probably he was deciding like, what's this album? What's this album? Maybe he didn't even have that concept yet. Maybe he just came up with it, which is why he pushed it back. I would love to know how he came up with the idea, but yeah, like I think he was in a pocket, and because they are two kind of very different albums, but not too different, weirdly enough. As Hefe mentioned, like he said, I'm not really making like sad boy music, anything like that. Like all this stuff is like very upbeat, but going back to what I was saying on his first album, the first Insano, like it just didn't mesh well, like his rhythms, the sounds, things like that. Whereas like on this one, it really like the marriage was met beyond perfect. So everything was hitting. Everything. Like I don't think there was one thing that I was like, let me skip this. There's probably some that I'm like, okay, this is cool, but like everything was like hitting. So like we were talking about Human Made, like the way he started is very much like it was like an indicator. You're like, okay, we might be in for something. And then when we get to the track list, we'll get more in depth to like how he was keeping up with it as the song by. But very interesting choice. But for me, I, not like y'all, was still looking forward to this because he said it was going to be a different album. So I was looking forward to it. Also, Chunky wasn't on Insano. I was waiting for Chunky, bro. So that's how I knew it was all here. I was waiting for this shit like a motherfucker. So yeah, I was looking forward to this one.
All right, so this brings me to my next point. So some of these songs are old as shit. Dose of Dopeness, obviously, 2007.
That's my shit.
And we also we did an episode years back where we ranked our what we thought Cudi's best albums were. And in one of those episodes, Rainer brought up Dose of Dopeness and he went into a whole monologue. So shout out to you, Rainer. Go check out that episode. But my question to you is like, do you guys know which songs are old and then which songs are brand new? Because we got Chunky is an older song. Dose of Dopeness is an older song. Rocket is from the Wizard days. Diamonds, Lights, and Fast Cars with Wiz Khalifa. I'm not sure if that's a brand new song because that shit gave me like 2008, 2009 vibes. I think there's like another one that I can find in here that sounds like it's What I Bleed, he came out with like last year. Starboy, he fucking performed Starboy at the concert we went to.
Which one? The one in Terminal 5?
Not Terminal 5. The one that we just went to in October. Was that Terminal 5?
Yeah,
it was.
I think he ended the concert with that. So after listening to the album, I'm like, okay, I'm a little familiar with some of these songs, and I don't know which songs are actually brand new. I don't know. Do you guys know which songs are like do you guys know which songs are originals and which songs that he just recycled?
When you say brand new, do you mean like brand new like on this album? Are you not counting anything on the Insano rollout as brand new? Like, what do you mean? Songs, as you mentioned, are old, like, and I think he stamped those with the years. So I know those two are for sure old. You bring up a good point with the Wiz Khalifa song, and part of the reason I like that song is exactly what you said. And I'm just like, how come, like, and correct me if I'm wrong, these two motherfuckers never made a song together? It makes sense. Fact, it's a fucking great song.
That's true.
They both smoke a lot of bud. But yeah, I mean, as far as like what I mean by brand new, I mean, yeah, like take away the Insano rollout, all the songs that he was like snippeting on social media, what songs have you guys never heard that were on this album?
I remember I heard a snippet of Rocket back in the day. And
Right.
that's the only one. Dose of Dopeness, I only really know it because Ray had mentioned it in the podcast years ago.
Likewise. Chunky Rainer, you mentioned too, so I was familiar with it.
He played it at Terminal 5.
He did.
He did?
Yeah.
I don't remember, yeah.
Bro,
Well, that's what this nigga Wallace said too. He's like, yo, he played at the concert. And I'm just like, he did? I must have been smacked out my mind as usual.
That's when I was like, nah, because like we've heard Chunky now that came out. Like, yeah, I hear that beat, bro. So when I heard that shit at the concert, bro, that shit. And it's a sample for a song. And I'm gonna put y'all on. But
oh no.
So Chunky, yeah, like I heard that sample and the shit was just flowing. I was like, nah, this is the one. So like
facts.
But that was part of the rollout. I don't know if Superboy is really old or if it was part of the rollout because people were like looking forward to it, which is why he played it at the concert. He's like, I know y'all been waiting to hear this. It's gonna be coming out on the album, blah blah blah. Rocket, as Dario mentions, from Wizard Days, Dose of Dopeness, 07, before he even like became who he was. Around when he was coming up.
Yeah.
That's before the mixtape.
Yeah. But everything else, I think, is fresh. Everything else is like brand spanking new, I think.
Okay, so speaking of Superboy, Rainer, I think you brought it up in the last episode when we were talking about Insano. He did an event when COVID was at its peak with I forgot what online platform, but he had like
Fortnite, right?
Nah, it wasn't Fortnite. It was like an intimate concert thing where somebody was like in his living room following him around, and I think that's where he premiered Superboy. I don't know. Does that sound kind of right to you, or do you think I'm just making that up right now?
Might be right. I didn't get to watch the full concert. I saw like snippets and stuff, but I know he was playing a lot of new songs on there. I think he played WoW on there and shit like that.
I think it was WoW, yeah.
He played a couple songs because that concert was like a good hour long. So I do remember that. But I just don't remember like what songs he played exactly on there. But you might be right.
All right, gentlemen, let's just dive into the fucking album. So first track, Human Made, Jeff.
That was a great way to start an album, honestly. It brought me back to like when I don't know why I have a connection with that frequency from Passion Pain and Demon Slaying, one of the albums you don't like.
It's not that I don't like it, dog. It's not that I don't like it, okay? It's just I just feel like it could have been better, and I feel like
every time I get it.
Whatever, go ahead, keep going, dog.
Nah, it's him. It's who KidCudi is. It's like we mentioned in the last podcast about Insano, how he tried to me, it sounded like he tried to like be like Travis. This album is him, like him humming, him doing this thing, his transitioning between different beats through one song is fire. So Human Made, 10 out of 10 to start our album.
Let's go. Cudi's back. Let's go.
Cudi's back, bro. Cudi's back. That's my guy.
Immediately, as I mentioned earlier, let me know that this was going to be completely different, especially compared to Insano. But I know even on Insano, when we talked about how that one started,
the DJ Drama
song on there, with Drama,
something about flying in my dreams.
Yeah, kind of like an intro, but not like a track full on to me, because you got DJ Drama on there, so you know you're very much just introducing your album when you got DJ Drama on there.
Right.
But this one was very much just like him. There's no DJ Drama. The how the song is composed and everything, like with the hook, with the raps, everything was just great. Amazing song.
Dr. Genius produced it, no?
My man Jeff, you literally read my mind. I was gonna say produced by Dr. Genius. Going back to Rainer, what you said.
Captain Insano shows no mercy. That's my shit, yo. That's my shit.
That was hard.
Yeah, Adam Sandler Waterboy snippet, fire. Rainer, going back to what you said as far as the intro for Insano, often I have these dreams. It sounded like I liked it. I liked the first track of Insano. I did like it, but if I'm being objective, it sounded like Cudi was trying to find a pocket to rap in, and he could never really find it, which I think that's why I like that intro. I don't think it's one of his better songs. That's my whole gripe with the intro for Insano. But as far as human made, so the way I graded the songs on this album, I use emojis. And I got the fire emoji, I got the thumbs up, which is basically like it's a cool song. I got the shrug for like, yeah, I'm not fucking with this song. And those are pretty much my three symbols as far as like how I'm grading the songs on this album. Human made, I got 3 fucking flames, dog.
Let's
Three
go.
flames, dog.
Let's
The
go.
fucking perfect way to start it. This is what I wanted to hear from Cudi. This is what I wanted to feel. I wanted to feel like, oh shit, this is what I remember hearing from him back in the day. And yeah, I can't say any more than what you guys said. Great way to open the album. Next track, Diamonds, Lights, and Fast Cars with Wiz Khalifa. Rainer, talk to me. How'd you like the second track of this album?
Wiz, I haven't like listened to him in a minute too, and I became a big fan of him after a while because, as you guys know, I don't really smoke or anything like that. So
Amber Rose, that's why.
nah, nah. You know,
Gotcha.
I think it was that what was it? Roll Up. I roll up. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Like I fuck with him. This is the kind of music he makes. Cool, because my boy, shout out my man Idris, who loved Wiz Khalifa, but I was on the Cudi wave. So not really knowing what Wiz Khalifa's like realm was or like what he rapped about, I never really got into him. It seemed like a lot of the smokers were into him, which is why I felt like I wasn't gonna really resonate with his music. So when I saw that he's like he can get a little poppy with his hip hop and shit like that, he can make little vibey songs, I started getting into him. So I became a huge fan. But it's been a while since like I heard him, especially with like an artist that I really like. So he doesn't do much features either. So it was a really, really good song. It was nice to hear him on there, and the motherfuckers cooked on there, man. They cooked. It was great.
The last time I saw Wiz Khalifa was during that Bape show at the small theater, Madison Square Garden. It was like a Bape show, and like KidCudi was the headliner.
Yeah.
So that's the last time I heard a Wiz Khalifa song. Keep it a buck, but this song, Diamond Lights Fast Cars, is my shit, bro. It's my shit. Like I said, the first 5 tracks are unskippable. You can't skip them. If you do, something wrong with you.
No, I'm not mad with that, Jeff. I like the for the first 5 opening tracks. Yeah, like I said earlier, Diamonds, Lights, and Fast Cars with Wiz Khalifa, it gave me like a 2008, 2009 type vibe. That was the time when it was like a bunch of premier. Well, at the time they weren't premier artists, but you can tell that it was bubbling, and these were probably going to be like the next kind of leaders in the hip hop game. Cudi's a part of that. Khalifa's a part of that. Help me out. I can't think of anybody else right now.
Wale, J. Cole,
my man,
Big Sean, all of them, bro.
Facts.
Yeah, it's even some that didn't like make it to now, but there was a lot of other people that were like big artists at that time. It was a huge wave, huge wave. Shout out to Yeet, man. He changed it after graduation there, so he really opened the door for a lot of those artists.
Yeah, no, and Rainer, you mentioned a little earlier in this podcast how like you're surprised that Cudi and Wiz Khalifa don't really have a lot of collaborations. This might be the only one, honestly. I can't think freestyling right now. They fucking blend beautifully, bro. His voice and then Cudi humming. Like and obviously this song, the beat, I think it was a beautiful connection between the two. Produced by Cudi and Banks. Just want to shout out Banks.
Banks is nasty, bro. Banks is nasty.
Facts. He's all over this album. All right. So then next up, we got Win or Lose featuring Cudi's best friend, Chip the Ripper, King Chip, whatever you want to call him.
Facts. He changed his name, I guess, again.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I can't keep up, but I like it because it's a nice hip hop song. Is you love hearing Chip, you love hearing the connection between Cudi and Chip. Produced by Rami. Not really sure who that is, but want to give him a nice shout out. But yeah, man, whenever Chip and Cudi get together, it's always a fucking moment between the two.
Just What I Am was a great song.
Just What I Am is the best song between them two, bro.
I agree. That
shit that shit is fucking lit. Diamonds, Lights, and Fast Car, the previous song, I had a flame emoji as well. This song, I got a thumbs up. I like the song. Is it one of my favorites? No, but I'm not skipping over it. So that's my 2 cents. Jeff, talk to me.
That shit's fire, bro. Win or Lose, bro? Come on, bro. Come on.
Fire emojis for you?
At least one fire emoji, bro. At least one. I don't think they'll ever top Just What I Am, but when they work together, they can have a collab album. They can make an album with them two. Would it be as good as Just What I Am? I don't know, but so far so good. Win or Lose, I give it a 1 if I was to rank it in terms of Dario's emojis, I'll give it one fire emoji.
One fire
It's
emoji.
It's a good song.
It's always nice to have them two together, man. They don't really miss. I don't know how it is that they do that. It's crazy.
I mean, I hate to interrupt, Rainer. They have a song on this album, in my opinion.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, I know what you're talking about too. The one I mentioned before.
Yes, Jeff. It might be a miss, but my bad.
We'll get to it.
100% right.
I have thoughts on it.
I bet.
With Just What I Am, it's up there.
It's elite.
But I got TGIF right there. From a kid named Cudi.
So it's like a 1A, 1B type of thing for you?
Yeah.
Oof.
Right,
that beat is crazy. Knock, Cudi, open up his chair. That shit is hard, bro. I don't care. That beat is crazy.
I don't care.
I fuck with it.
But yeah, the song is great. I think how Dario like feels about the song, his opinion is a great example too, because it's like, even if you don't have it as we'll use your ranking as a fire emoji, it's a good enough song, and it's placed in the perfect place where even if it's not in the tier of the song surrounding it, it blends in really well. So that shows you that it's a good song. They both showed up. I don't know how they do it, but they always have a good time. I think that's what it is, man. They're really good friends. They have a good time on the songs, and that's what makes them consistent, you know.
Then the next song, Rainer, I classify this song as your song.
That
shit is fire, dog. Chunky, let's go.
Shit, too fire,
bro.
Rainer, talk to me.
You cannot skip Chunky. You cannot get past Chunky. You cannot play Chunky just once. You cannot play Chunky just twice, probably, bro. Chunky is it, bro.
There's no way.
Fire, bro. Yo, once the hook comes on, bro, and he got the in the back, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. I've played this song probably 100 times just this week alone, bro. On my commute to work the other day, I only played this song, bro. I walk, waiting for the train, on the train, getting off the train. It was just Chunky. I play this shit on the HomePods at home, bro. It's ridiculous. I play it on the JBL. It's ridiculous. This song is peak Cudi, bro.
Ray needs a credit on the song.
Writing credits.
Talking about this song since September, bro.
He has.
I'm tweeting Cudi, bro. I was like, yo, drop Chunky, motherfucker.
Facts. Yo, so Rainer, talk to me about do you remember when you first heard this song, when you first heard the snippet? Like, talk to me about you finding out about this song.
It was Terminal 5, man. And we talked about it, right? The concert, it was a lot of deep cuts. Some would say deep cuts. Because a lot of the songs he played aren't songs that I really knew the lyrics to. Like, I was jamming. It was cool. It was a cool concert, but not a lot of songs that I knew like lyrics to. So when he got into the INSANO bag, I wanted to really hear everything that he had to play from there, because we had what we had at that time. Probably At the Party, right? Did we have At the Party and Porsche's Topless, or just Porsche's Topless?
We had Porsche's Topless, and we had...
I'm not sure about At the Party, but we also had Ill Would I Bleed.
Ill Would I Bleed, yeah. So even like those two songs I thought were fucking fire. So I was really looking forward to anything he was going to play from the albums. But when this came on...
Wait, but you didn't hear this song for the very first time at the concert?
Yes.
Did you really?
Yes.
Oh shit! I could have sworn you heard it like way before or some shit.
Nah, it was at the concert, bro. Oh, yeah, it was like a little pause, because he's like, "All right, he's smoking. Play that shit." That shit said boom. I was like, "Hold on, bro." My soul went to the third floor of the building, bro. My body was on the GA, but my soul was on the third floor, bro.
Rainer was levitating and shit, yo.
This shit was fire. And like I said, I knew the sample, but the way like he had the bass and the drums and everything, and the way he was singing on that shit was fucking insane. So, and then he didn't play the whole song. So I'm not gonna lie, for the rest of the concert, I just kept thinking about that song. I didn't want to hear nothing else, bro. I just kept thinking about that song. So,
golly.
And this was what? This was in September,
September,
October.
October.
September, October.
So then he pushed the album back, right? And then the fucking song is not on the track list, and it broke my heart. But then he said he had the deluxe, so I'm like, all right, it's on the deluxe. And he's like, yeah, next week. And then it wasn't next week. A month later, then he drops the track list, and Chunky's on there. And my Chunky Warriors. We made it, baby.
We made it.
Warriors. But this is the fucking song, bro.
Trying to find the words to say. That shit's my shit, bro. Understand, bro. It's like I mentioned before. The first five songs are unskippable, when Chunky's definitely one of the songs you cannot skip. You will. I don't know what's gonna happen if you skip the song, but something bad's gonna happen. It's like saying Bloody Mary 3 times in the mirror, like whatever they say. It's like equivalent. It's a really good song. It's very Cudi-esque, I would say. It's a very Cudi song. You have him humming, low beats, nice bass. He's basically just saying his feelings. And, you know, as we know, Cudi's always going to talk about his feelings, how he feels. Is overall a good, great song. If not one of the best songs on the album, I have a few songs that I think a little better, top 2 or 3 to me on this album.
Bro,
top 2 or 3? That's respectable. 100%.
I gotta think about it. I'm about to get canceled like Dario.
Top 2 and it's not 2, bro.
Jesus Christ. But I give that a 5 fire emoji. 5 fire emojis, bro. 5. According to Dario.
3 fire emojis. Everything y'all said. Like, I love this song. This is perfect Cudi. He's not rapping. He's not like trying to try out a new sound. This is just a nice tempo, a nice mellow song. And Cudi's humming. Cudi is just like, dog, this is just Pete Cudi, bro. And this shit is just like, this is exactly what I wanted to hear from the Cudi album, from Insano. Again, I don't know if that's a right thing or wrong thing. Sorry, but I have a lot of history with Cudi, and he means something to me. And when he brings me back to a time, like if it's a song or if it's an entire album, that song or that album is gonna have a higher place in my heart than his other projects. And Chunky is one of the better songs on this album. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, dog. Straight up.
The sample, it's a song. It's in French. It's a French song. It's called, I don't know how to say the word. It's spelled
milk.
it's spelled Roche, Roche, no sé. By Sebastian Tellier. It's fire, bro. It's fire.
Wait, hold on. So my question is, when you heard the song in the store, did you know about Cudi going to sample this song, or you just liked the song?
I just liked the song.
and then you found out that he was sampling that song.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. That's fucking
that's
crazy.
Insane.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, Jeff, next song. So this song you mentioned in the group chat, and you said like Babe and I is actually a sleeper for you.
I love this song, bro.
Talk to me.
Maybe because I'm a lover boy, low key, you feel me? And like when I think about this song, I think about the song Kitchen, like Lover Boy Cudi, like when he's talking about women and shit like that, about the love he has, whatever the case may be. And when I think about the Babe and I think about I'm in my whip with my shorty next to me. You know, we vibing to this song. It's a good song. It's a Babe and I, you feel me? So I think this song is one of the sleeper songs on the album. If now, this is probably one of my favorite songs. I've heard the song. Like, Ray has listened to Chunky 100 times. I listened to the song 100 times, bro, on repeat. I like when Cudi goes inside his, like, romantic bag, because, you know, a lot of artists don't. And, yeah, overall, I give this one 3 fire emojis.
3 fire emojis.
Three fire emojis. Yeah, okay. Babe and I go hard, bro. And I like the upbeat. The upbeat of the song. It's fire. It's fire.
I really like the comparison with Babe and I in Kitchen. Like, once you said Kitchen, I started thinking about it. I'm like, oh shit, yeah. Like, just like you keep saying, the upbeat of it. That's how it matches together. I like the song. I definitely like it. I'm not gonna skip it. As far as me personally, I don't have any fire emojis, but I definitely like the song. This is tragic, but I definitely like the song. Rainer, talk to me.
The Kitchen comparison was like perfect. It's a great song. I also like when he gets into like his lovey-dovey bag. Yeah, no, my shit.
Balmain jeans.
Eternity.
That's eternity. Balmain jeans. You have Balmain jeans. That's eternity. Yo.
Yeah, that was my shit. So yeah, he did his thing on here, and we didn't have any of those, I think, on Insano, right? The original one.
No,
we didn't have nothing like this. So again, setting the tone continuing to set the tone 5 songs in to show you that this album is, keeping his word, is very different from Insano. It's a whole different album.
Love it.
And yeah, he brought out the best of the best. He did his he brought a lot of variety as he usually does, which is what we like about him. But still very like new. And no misses so far. Great song.
Here we go.
The next song.
I hate this song, bro.
Get this the fuck out of here, bro.
I skip it, bro. Once I hit, bro, the moment Baby and I finishes, I skip Willis and I go straight to Crash Test Cudi, bro. Straight.
You can't give Willis the Northwest treatment, bro.
I have to, bro. It's if I find a song annoying in the first 10 seconds, I can't hear it, bro. It's not happening. There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, no Rainer, way. I'm with Jeff, bro. I can't do this. Like the first time listening to the album, I let it ride because I want to hear the album, obviously. But then, like, as I kept listening to the album, as soon as Willis comes on, and as soon as I hear Cudi talking about, ladies and gentlemen, I'm like, I get what you're doing. You know, you and Chip are just fucking around. You guys have this like alter egos that you want to put on a track. Cool. I love the friendship between y'all, but this song is just not for me, bro. Skip.
I think this is something that probably should have been on Insano instead of this one.
Get this shit out of here.
But you know, I think in the realm of what we are saying we like about this album, I see why he put it there. Like they just fucking around. They're doing their alter egos. He's like doing his Cudi bag very differently than what he did on Insano. So I can see why he put it here, but yes, I do agree with y'all. I don't mind letting it play, but yeah.
So we could all agree this is a skip?
It's a shrug.
Yeah, that's what I have next to it. I have a fucking shrug emoji because I'm like, yeah, whatever. Next song, Crash Test Cudi. I have this as one of the sleepers. I have a thumbs up, no fire emojis, but I like it. I just like hearing Cudi. I like hearing Cudi when the music matches his sound. And this is another great example of the music matching what we like of Cudi. And produced by Rami. I'm not sure who that is exactly, but shout out to you. Yeah, and this is one of the songs where I'm like, I really wish I knew if this is like an oldie, if he played a snippet of it years back, or if this is brand spanking new and he was in the studio and he just cooked it up. There are a few songs like this that I would like to know the answer to, but probably won't. But Crash Test Cudi, I like it. I'm not skipping over this song. I like it. Jeff, talk to me.
I fuck with it. It's like you mentioned. It's him. Probably, I would say, it's kind of like a sleeper song within the album. But overall, I give it a thumbs up, just like you. I'm not gonna skip it because it comes right after Willis. I gotta hear something.
Raider, my bad. Right before you go, it's just Crash Test Cudi. The reason why I have it as one of the sleepers is because it's always a song when I'm listening to the album. When it comes up, I kind of forget about it. But then when I hear it, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, oh no, I like the song. So I like it. That's kind of why I put it as a sleeper pick. But talk to me. What do you like about if you like Crash Test Cudi?
I got fire emoji for Crash Test Cudi.
Nice.
I love this. Oh, I think it's fire. It's what Dario said. Like I keep bringing it up because this is what my gripe was with Insano. Like his melodies, his voice didn't really match the sounds. They didn't find the pocket. But here was a perfect example of that. Great follow-up after we got Willis. I wish it was after Babe and I, or like after Tucky. But yeah, this song is fire.
Next song.
Pusha T, let's go. Fuck Drake.
I'm dead. Next song, everybody like with Pusha, let's go. The good music connection is back, baby.
Let's go.
First and foremost, hearing Pusha T and Cudi, I don't know. No, we don't have a single song with Cudi featuring Pusha T besides this one, or Pusha T featuring Cudi. But it brings me back to the good music days with Cruel Summer, where the fucking pool of talent was ridiculous. And the mesh of Pusha T's rapping, Cudi's rapping on this song because it's a fucking hip-hop song.
Yeah.
I like Cudi rapping. I don't think he's one of the best rappers, but I do like when he raps. But again, just the cohesion between Pusha T and the beat, I like the combination of the two. I got a fire emoji next to this song, straight up. Fire emoji, nothing, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I just the sound of Pusha and Cudi together. I was just like, it's something that I didn't know I needed. And Rainer, talk to me. What do you like if you like this song?
It's a shrug, man. Get this nigga Pusha out of here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
no,
kidding, man.
I'm about to close my laptop. Like this nigga talking about.
I thought you were serious. I thought you were serious.
Me too.
Nah. The song is hard. It's not one I go back to because I'm not gonna lie, I'll be stuck on Chunky OD. But it's a good song. It's a little slow for me, but I do like them two together for the same reasons you bring up. Like, you know, it reminds you of the cruel summer days when Pusha first got on Good Music, and it was just like peak, like all these motherfuckers that we all always grew up on or liked getting together. It was nice to get them back together. And also, this is a feature that he talked about was going to be on the album that wasn't on the original. So
good fucking point.
Nice to finally get it back. I mean, to get the release. And it's a good song for sure.
I have a cool memory with this song. Last week I was with my god kids with Wallace. Shout out to my boy Wallace. I was with his kids, and he played this song. He played the song on the speakers in his house, and his daughter was just bumping. 3 years old, bumping to the song, bumping, and then she's like, "Theo, dance!" So I had to get up and dance with her because she wanted to dance to the song. So I have a really cool memory with the song. I fuck with the song heavy, bro, heavy. I think the only song they ever did, Cudi and Pusha T, was it Mercy? Like they played some type of role in the same song. Was that the only one?
Maybe.
Cudi
was
Cudi on Mercy?
I know he was in a video dancing, but
yeah, he was in a video. That's the only time I could think of them two in the same like.
He might have had like some background vocals, honestly.
I feel like they've done something together before, yo. I just can't think of it, but
yeah, me neither. I can't think of it
even
either.
If it was like
fucking Kids See Ghost, the opening track.
There we go.
Yeah, you're right.
Never
mind.
Feel the love. Feel the love.
Yeah, when everybody was
feel the love.
Everybody was like waiting to hear Kanye and Cudi for years, and the first fucking person we hear on the Cudi and Ye album is Pusha. It's like, what the fuck? Like, yo, we don't want you right now, dog.
Yo, get out of here. Yeah, this is the first time I don't want Pusha. That's the first time. And then this thing kind of goes, no. But I gave this one fire emoji. I gave it one fire emoji according to Dario's rankings. It's a good song. Like you mentioned before, Dario, I didn't know this was a song that I needed. You know, I didn't know this is a collaboration or a feature I needed for Pusha T in a Cudi song. So it's a decent song. It's not a bad song. I definitely don't skip it. That's all I know. But overall, good. It's a good song. So far, so good on the album.
But going back to the Cruel Summer days, yo, low key, that was like the fucking Avengers clicking up, dog. You got Ye, you got Cudi, you got Pusha, you got Sahai, you got fucking
Pusha, Big Sean,
2 Chainz, you got Tiana Taylor was a part of Good Music at that time.
Axe.
Dog. And then on top of that, he got the features on the Cruel Summer album. He had Q-Tip, he had Rick Ross. I believe Rick Ross. He had a whole bunch of people, dog. Like
Good Fridays were the best Fridays, bro.
Yeah, Good Fridays was.
He had my son, man, K. Relly. He cooked.
Oh yeah, no, I take that back.
K. Relly was cooking on there, bro.
Which song?
That shit is fire, bro. Deuces to the middle finger to the sky tonight.
Oh wait, yeah. You're right.
Crazy. That shit was fire, bro. In Chicago, bro, he had to have Kate Relly on there, bro.
Yo, that fucking I wish we had more compilation albums from Good Music.
At that time, they were at their peak. They were at that peak at that time.
Facts. Rainer, the reason why I was pointing to the camera was because I thought you were gonna say the last Good Friday music that Ye dropped was the fucking Don't Look for Trouble with J. Cole.
Oh man.
Yeah.
He had that legendary fucking verse, bro.
Bro, I've been fighting for Cole since those days, bro. They used to shit on my mans, and they finally went on Good Friday and killed everybody, bro. And people were still calling him boring. I was still on the walls like this.
That's crazy. That verse was fucking legendary, dog.
Ray was on the ropes,
bro. They was trying to kill me for liking J. Cole, bro.
Nah, that verse was fucking legendary,
cook, bro. He also had, I think he had, wasn't Mace on the album? Mace was on Good.
Yes, he was on.
He was on
Yes, he
Cruel
was.
Summer.
He was. Yeah,
Fire,
he was.
fire.
Q-Tip was on it. Like a bunch of people. Ghostface Killer was on it.
Ghostface
Raekwon.
Oh
Killer.
yeah, bro. Oh, that fucking new God flow. Oh my god, bro.
That shit went hard.
That album.
Oh my
what a
god.
moment.
Facts.
It'll never be the same. It'll never be the same again.
What's your favorite song on Cruel Summer?
I gotta go through the track, bro.
All right, we'll go back to it.
We'll go back. Oh, I got a few. I got a few.
Speaking of J. Cole, y'all heard that fucking snippet that he dropped?
So he's gonna cook everybody, bro. He's gonna cook everybody.
I've been telling y'all, he's the nicest, bro. Yo, this is to the world, bro. I don't care who watches this, bro. To the world. To the world. To the world. J. Cole is better than all these niggas. I've been telling motherfuckers since I was in fucking high school, probably, bro.
I was listening to a podcast or I saw something on YouTube and I forgot who said it, so I'm sorry I can't credit you. But the way that he described the big three, obviously Cole, Drake, and Kendrick, he said Cole is the best rapper of the three. He said Kendrick is the best artist of the three.
And that was my man, Ice.
From fucking Budden. Yeah.
I just watched that today.
Yeah. Shout out Ice from Joe Budden podcast. Get us on the fucking podcast. But
that's a full high.
No, facts. But then he said Drake is the biggest artist. I mean, he's the biggest star of the three. So when he said that, I was like, yo, that's the fucking perfect way to put it. Cole's the best rapper, Kendrick is the best artist, and Drake is just the biggest star of the three. That's it. Going back to Cudi, Rainer, the next song, this is all you, bro. You've been talking about this song. You've been talking about this song since INSANO dropped. So hit me. Talk to me about Electro Wave Baby 2.0.
Surfing on a wave.
So
when I first heard Electro Wave Baby, it was 2.0 because it was the snippet. So when I heard Electro Wave Baby on INSANO, I was like, oh, it's the original, which is still fire. But it's nice to finally get this one. You know, I ran to this song too. This
was better.
Is him and Steve Aoki. You know, the motherfuckers always get busy when they get together. So this is just a super fun record. You know, it's gonna go crazy at Steve Aoki shows. It's gonna be another banger for Cudi. He's gonna go crazy at his concerts. I'm very looking forward to see if he plays both versions, if he does like a blend of them, or if he plays one instead of the other. But yeah, I love both records. It's nice to finally have this one in my archive. Great song. I love it. It's a good vibe.
This shit is way better. I like Electro Wave Baby, the first version. It's cool, but this one is way fucking better. I just like it. I just like the way it fits and it blends. Jeff, talk to me.
I fuck with it. It's way better than the first one, bro. Way better. I don't know. I just think it's like I mentioned before, he saved the best for last, man. Yeah. And this one, I like the first Electro Wave Baby. In our last podcast, I did say Electro Wave Baby is one of the better songs on the album of regular INSANO. But this one's just like, he just did it better in terms of like upbeat, you know, like I can see myself raving. I don't even rave, but if this song is playing, count me in. I'm fucking crowd surfing, bro. I don't care. I'm doing everything. I give this one fire emoji. It's a really good song, really upbeat. I fuck with it. I can see this. This is probably like could be probably equivalent to Day and Night with
Hookers. I was very curious to see what y'all thought about it. So your responses actually surprised me. I didn't think y'all would like this one more than the original.
No, that shit is fire.
I was like, yeah, I don't think they're gonna fuck with this one. I love both of them, but I actually think I like the original better, but I do love this one.
It's just the original for me, it felt like the song had so much potential, but Cudi just couldn't find the pocket again. Yeah. And what I was gonna say is that Cudi actually has like I think more than people realize kind of those like EDM tracks. Mm-hmm. So he has the Day and Night has like a million EDM remixes. Fucking Electro Wave Baby 2.0, but the one that people keep forgetting is fucking Memories with David Guetta.
Oh, Memories.
That shit is fire, bro.
I was singing that shit the other day. Man, rhythm. It was just in my head.
That shit was so fire, bro. And like Cudi, like this just goes to his artistry and just like how he can hop on different type of tracks into different genres. Jeff, it looks like you want to say something.
Yeah, would you consider Embrace the Martian like one of those like rave EDM songs?
And I think that might have been Crookers too. I think.
If you included it in like the EDM, I wouldn't be mad at you, but I could also see the other side of like, not really. So I don't know. I'm kind of in the middle with that.
Okay.
Rainer, what about you?
I'm kind of on the fence about it, but I would put it because Crookers did it. And if that's their vibe, they did day and night. So yeah, I'll put it in the same row. But if somebody doesn't put it there, then I understand. But that's
true.
Bless. Love that fucking song so much.
All right. So after Electrowave Baby 2.0, we got Animate featuring Trip the Ripper. I got a fire emoji next to this joint. I got a fire emoji.
That's a fire song. It is a fire song.
They're going back and forth, man. We gotta do that. I just like I like the vibe.
That shit go hard.
Yeah, I like the way that they caught. So I don't know. Rainer, talk to me. Well,
they found the pocket. It went perfectly with the beat. This shit is heat, man. Like I said, they don't fucking miss, bro. They don't fucking miss. They're
besides
too good.
Willis.
Thing is, like, I won't even really count Willis because they're being dickheads on there, like on purpose. But like, they don't fucking miss, man. Like they just know how to fucking make music together.
That shit go hard, bro. They go hard. Fire emoji all the way, bro. Good flow. They do their thing together as usual. Except Willis. And you know, the beat on its own, you can see, you can tell that Cudi's he's gonna be in his rapping bag. So is Chip. So I can't complain. I like it. I like where it stands within the album. Right after Electrowave Baby, then we go back to rapping. Like they're in their bag together. So I fuck with it. I fuck with it heavy. So I give it a 1 fire emoji.
I bet. Cudi and Chip, we always love hearing you guys together, and this one was one of the better outings. The next song, fire emojis. I don't give a fuck what y'all say about Yachty, and I'm looking at you, Rainer, because you don't fuck with Yachty. But yo,
no way.
This
talking shit.
Yo, this shit is the perfect Yachty and Cudi song that I wanted on the fucking original Insano. The original Insano, we had Too Damn High. It was cool, but it kind of wasn't what I was expecting, and it kind of let me down. This shit with Cudi humming, Yachty getting into his like rock trippy little bag and his echoing, like, yo, this shit is fire, bro. And Rainer, every time we talk, I feel like I always gotta give some love to Yachty. Yachty as of late has just been in his fucking artistry bag, bro. The album I think he came out with 2 years now or 1 year ago. I forgot what it was.
I think it was last year still.
Right.
The one that really fuck with.
Yeah, it's called Let's Start Here. It's completely not what you expect from Yachty. It's not rock. It's alternative, trippy type of shit. And yeah, I just feel like the more and more Yachty gets into his artistry bag, the more and more like layers that we find out about him, and the more like skills that we find out about him. And as far as rapping, he's not really rapping on this song, but Yachty is known as a rapper. So talking about the rapper side of that, he is someone from, I guess if you want to call it the newer generation, that kind of takes it seriously. Like he's always talking about wanting to be one of the best rappers in the game, one of the best rappers in his class. And yo, this shit got 5 fire emojis to me, dog. This shit is 5, dog. This shit is the chill, mellow. You could get fucking high to this shit if you're just chilling in the crib. But also if you're going about your day. Like I was listening to this album a couple of days ago. I was doing errands and I'm just listening to it. I'm hearing Yachty in the background. I'm hearing Cudi. I'm like, oh shit, this shit is fire.
He does it like all over this album, man. Like every time he has a feature, and it's very similar. Like he did it on the Pusha T song, which I said is like a little slow because I'm not used to hearing Push and Cudi. So it was like Pusha going into Cudi's realm, which is nice because it's some of the feedback we gave to Cudi on the first album. It's like, yo, it sounds like you're trying to sound like the artist that you're with. Whereas in this one, he's bringing people into his world, which is awesome. Whereas with Chip the Ripper, as we just said, they always just blend in together. With Wiz Khalifa, I don't know how this is the first time they've done something, but they fucking blended in together. But as Dario mentioned, this is a way better outing than they did on the first Insano. The song is great, man. Like they sound well together. It's a well put together song. They each give each other space on the song, so they do what they do. They come at perfect timing. Yachty did his thing. Yeah, it's a good song. I like it. I got a fire emoji on there.
It's better than the first song they ever made together. I tell you that. That's a fact. That's a big fact. It's very weird when people aren't really in that type of genre Cudi is, but when they try to like collaborate with him, I would say, some people, not everybody has done it, Some people make it sound great. So I give this a fire emoji. I wouldn't say 5. I wouldn't say 5, but I give it 1 fire emoji. It's a good song. It's a good song. It's not a bad song. It's not a bad song.
Last little note before we move on from this song. So when Cudi dropped the original Insano, he also dropped an interview with Zane Lowe, and they talked about a whole bunch of different things where Cudi is in his career right now, his family, a whole bunch of different things. But one of the things that Cudi talked about was just like different people that he's working with. And the only thing I specifically remember when he was talking about Yachty, he said that Yachty has powers. And he says like Cudi, he feels like when he goes into the studio, when he makes music, he feels like he has powers, hopping from different genres, being able to sound, good in different type of genres. And he feels like Yachty also has that superpower. And I guess when they were in the studio making Too Damn High from the first Insano and this song, I guess they just really collaborated. And I really wonder if they have more songs like on the cutting room floor that maybe they'll release, or maybe they'll just keep for themselves. Maybe Yachty has a project and he'll have it on his project. But yo, I don't know, man. This shit, it was just a perfect blend for me between Yachty and Cudi. And I could see the influence that Cudi has on Yachty as far as the sound. But yeah, man, Round and Round to me personally is one of the better songs on the album. The next song, Rainer, this is where you shine, my boy. You've been talking about this shit since birth. Talk to me. Dose of dopeness.
Come on, man. I'm about to. It's gonna be a little ghetto, but I'm gonna show y'all the video where this came from, bro.
The fucking episode where we did, that's fucking crazy, dog. This nigga got the YouTube video ready to go. That's crazy.
The crowd is going crazy, bro. This is Cudi before good music. Move it without moving.
That shit is hard, bro.
That's fucking fire.
Listen, bro. This is the same video I was watching when I was getting into 15 years ago, bro. This is him doing those little shows where the fucking stage is probably 12 foot off the ground. You can see people. This is like SOB's vibes, bro. Fucking amazing song. There's only 279,000 views, bro. 2008 it got uploaded, bro.
People don't know greatness.
Fucking crazy. Yo, you brought up the same video when we did that episode ranking what we thought personal Cudi album best albums were. You've been talking about this song, like I said, since I fucking knew you, bro, since birth. So
I'm telling you, bro, that song is fire. We've been asking him for that song forever, and he released it.
That's crazy.
Some years ago, but it ended up getting removed. I don't know why he ended up taking it down. I don't know what's the story behind like the delay on the release of the song, because like he was trying to like clear it and things like that, and then he finally got it on streaming, but then it got removed. He never like talked about it again, really, but I think people still kept asking him for it. So we've been asking for this song, as you see there, for fucking 15 years.
Literally.
Finally out. It's fucking fire, bro. It's an amazing song. Just when it seemed the game was hopeless, reignite that with the dose of dopeness. I do what I do. What I do. What I do. Hey, this shit is fire. Him and Dot cooking in the kitchen, man. Very fire. Fits really nice on this album. Very small note that I feel is important to add there, because he could have put it on Insano 1 and it could have really not blended in.
That would have been a travesty, dog.
Yo, I would have rioted.
That's what I'm saying. Travesty.
Like things like this make me like think that he knew what he was doing and everything was intentional with these 2 albums. So, but yeah, I'm glad he put it on here. Fucking hyped to finally have it back.
This shit is fire. This song is so fire. I only know this song because of Rainer. Like you mentioned before, But this
Dose of Rainer. Fuck.
Dose of Rainer, basically what it is. Basically, it brings me back to like his come up. He was hungry. He was trying to make his name out there, and that's the Cudi we fell in love with. This is even before the mixtape, I believe, right? The mixtape came out what 2009, 2008, 9.
Mm-hmm.
One of those 2 years, and this 8.
Yeah,
8, yeah.
And he recorded this in 2017, which is why he performed it.
Yo, and like it definitely has the vibes of like Cudi, like Man on the Moon 1. Like this is him. Then this is the guy that that I fell in love with his music. Like his music is just all resonated with me throughout my whole life. So me being able years later, being able to listen to what he used to be like made me like appreciate his older music a lot more, because I'm like, I know he probably doesn't rap like this or make music about this anymore, but this is certain little things that he did throughout his music that made me love him a lot in terms of an artist. And this is one of the fire songs on the album. I'm glad he officially released it. I give this a five fire emojis. Hands down. Like there is no way this don't get a 5-star emoji, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact. No, 100%. 5-star emoji, 5 fires emojis. But Rainer, so like when you finally listened to the album, way in the beginning of this pod, you said that you listened to it, you listened to the first song, Human Made, but then you wanted to listen to the rest of the album the next morning. And did you go straight to Dose of Dopeness, or like how did you just listen to the album from beginning to end?
I listened to it straight through.
Okay.
Because as I mentioned, he had released it before, so I heard the final version.
Right.
But it was very, very exciting to like see it on there again. So I kind of wanted to build up to the moment again.
That's crazy.
So I just played the album straight through, and that shit came on. I was amped. That shit was fire, bro. She's fire.
Honestly, like I like the song. The only thing that I keep thinking about, and no, I'm not shitting you. I just keep thinking about how you've been talking to me about that song since I fucking met you, both of y'all. And I'm like, and then I'm thinking about like why hasn't he released a song? And then we get it so many years later, and it's like, I don't know. It's just like you said earlier. It's interesting how when he first uploaded it, and then he took it down. We never really got we never really got any information as to why he brought it down. And then the fans are asking for it. It's like this, like, I guess it's kind of like if you know kind of thing.
Yeah.
And Cudi has a lot of that with a lot of his fans. But I'm just glad that fucking I met you, because I didn't fucking know about this song, and then now I fucking know about this song. So it's a Cudi classic for sure. All right, next song. Rocket. This is 100% from the Wizard cutting floor. Yo, I like it, bro. Like I like hearing the Wizard sound. Like it's something that it's not that I forgot about it, but we only have one project for them. Even though Teleport to Me, Jamie.
Facts.
10 out of 10. That's Jamie's my baby. I didn't even know her.
Facts. So that's another Cudi classic. But like just the Wizard sound, I just like hearing it again. 2011. Yeah, I like it. I got a fire emoji next to it. Jeff, talk to me. Did you like the song?
I fuck with it heavy, bro. I fuck with it like Wizard. I fuck with the album Wizard.
100%. 100%.
I like his versatility, like him being able to jump to like another genre, which he's probably not really familiar with. I remember watching a little snippet about this on YouTube, and I don't know who was playing it. So somebody was playing it, and Cudi jumps into the video, but he's just vibing to the song. And that's the last thing I heard about the song. And then he finally released it, and I was just like, okay, this is definitely Wizard 2011. I fuck with it. One fire emoji. Let's get it. Let's go.
To put this and Dose of Dopeness back to back, like two songs that he teased and people have been asking for, like, I can't help but to think that he was intentional with everything he did with these two albums.
Interesting.
This is a great song. It definitely took me right back to Wizard. Once the shit started, it just takes you right into that world. And it was super fire. I remember hearing about this song, but I wasn't like on the fucking tribe like I was for Dose of Dopeness. But I remember hearing about this song and shit. So it's nice to finally hear it. It's a good song. I like it.
One thing I want to mention before we move on to the next song is I'm so curious as to like a brand new Cudi fan. I'm so curious as to like him or her finding out about his discography. You got Man on the Moon 1, you got Man on the Moon 2, and then he fucking takes a left turn. He does Wizard, and then he does Speeding Bullet to Heaven is in there. You got fucking Indica. Like, yo, Cudi's fucking discography and like his career path is so fucking, it's not weird. It's not, I don't want to say it's weird, but it's just not traditional. And then like I would like to hear a new Cudi fan. I want to hear the first time they listen to Wizard. I want to hear if they like it, if it fits. Like, oh, I could definitely see him doing that. Like it wasn't really a left turn for me. Like actually, if anything, I think it was like the natural progression of his career. Because obviously you, me, Jeff, like we were in it with him as he was doing all these things. But a brand new Cudi fan who just found out about him last year, the only thing he knows about him is what fucking Intergalactic. So yeah, that's like, I'm so curious. If you're watching this or hearing this, leave it in the comments, guys. Leave it in the comments. Let me know what you guys think of just Cudi's career path as a brand new Cudi fan.
And I was very observant at the Terminal 5 show for that reason, because if y'all noticed, it was a lot of younger kids, right? Especially around us. And what I noticed was that they were, because he played a lot of Wizard, a lot of Speeding Bullet, they were going crazy for those joints. So I would like to know like how they felt like going back to those albums, hearing them for the first time, the sequence that they listened to his discography, things like that. I want to know. Yeah, so very curious. But I think one thing's for sure, we know that they do enjoy both of those albums. So yeah.
I was actually very surprised they knew what the song Unfuckwittable, like.
Oh yeah.
Just because that shit came out 2013. And that's the first song Cudi came out at Terminal 5, right? Was it It was Unfuckwittable. Yeah.
I can't believe he performed that shit. I was like,
I lost my shit. That's one of my favorite songs ever by Cudi. And like when the kids were humming and stuff, I'm like, oh shit, they know this part of the song. Like, okay, these are fans. But it's true. I'm about to go to Soho one of these days and just start interviewing people. Like, yo, are you a new Cudi fan? Like, yo, talk to me on my podcast.
The next song, Ill What I Bleed. So this song's been out for a while. The only reason why I skipped this song is because like I just known of it for so long. I like it. I already know what I'm gonna hear. As far as like the sequencing within the album, I think it fits fine. I like the song. But I just wanted to hear the other songs. So honestly, the only time I heard this song was when I listened to this album for the very first time. Other than that, I don't really listen to this song because it's been out for a while.
I think he did a music video too, right?
He did. I haven't seen it, but yeah, he did.
Yeah, he was like in Japan. This shit is a vibe. When he dropped it, because I think he dropped this with another song. I think Mo Saint Dennis. I could be lying.
Yeah. No, maybe. I'm not sure though.
He put them like on SoundCloud. I remember because I was fiending. Because that was when Insano was supposed to come out, but he's like, yo, I'm gonna give y'all 2 songs. And this was the one that I really fuck with. I like this shit. This shit is fire.
It's an okay song. I'm not gonna front. I give it like a thumbs up. It's not a bad song. It's like, but I typically do skip the song. I'm not gonna front. The first time I heard the song was on this album when I listened to it 2 weeks ago, and I was like, okay, cool. It's a cool song. I personally wouldn't give it a fire emoji, but I'll give it a thumbs up because it blends well with the album, like where it's positioned at number 14.
Yeah, something like that.
When I go back to the song, like here and then, probably if I'm like, I don't know, cleaning my apartment and the song, I leave the album playing. But it's okay. It's an okay track.
All right, so after Ill What I Bleed, we got All My Life.
That's my shit, bro. That's a sleeper. That's a sleeper song on the fucking album, bro. That's my shit. I was telling Ray this the other day. He remembers. I told him. I was like, yo, Ray, this is my shit right here. And he's just like, his blind ass. And I had to put my phone right next to him. And then I was like, yo, this is the sleeper song on the album. He's like, it's all right. And I was just like, no, it's not, bro. It's a real good song. It reminds me of Cudi, like in terms of like old Cudi, him humming, him like being in his fields. You gotta listen to the song more often. Trust me, bro. You're gonna realize what I'm talking about. Shit go hard, bro.
No, I like it.
It's like him humming. That's fire. I can't say enough. Y'all gotta listen to it.
Nah, I like the song. It's a good song. I remember when you did that. I think it was one of the ones that I was like, I gotta listen to more. But it is a good song. I just did a little snippet run. But I remember when I played the album the 1 or 2 times I gave it the full run. It was one of the songs I liked. It gave me like it felt like it belonged on one of his other albums. So that's why I'm like, oh, I like this. This is good. Like I don't know if it's like
Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying.
Like Passion, Pain vibes, and maybe Intergalactic, which I didn't really like, but it gave me like that feeling. I was like, damn, this is a good song. This is really cool. Good Cudi vibes. Can't say much more. Very Cudi-esque.
I ain't gonna hold you, Jeff. Don't crucify me. No, I like the song. I like the song. It's not a bad song. I like it. I like it. I don't have any fire emojis. I got a thumbs up.
Okay, I take that. I take that. I take that.
Yeah, but the reason why I actually had to listen to it is because I kind of don't remember it. Maybe it's because it's just because it's towards like the back half of the album. But right now when I was listening to it, just like Maynard said, I like it. It's a Cudi vibe, humming. Like there's nothing about it that I don't like. It's just I just kind of forgot about it. I don't know why. But I like it. It's a good song.
Okay, I'll let you rock.
All right, the next song is fucking so interesting. I just want to get featuring Lazy Bone and Crazy Bone.
There's a lot going on in that song.
That's a fact. Yo, so when I went to go listen to the album and I saw the features, just looking at the features, and then when I saw the fucking Lazy Bone and Crazy Bone, it just reminded me of when Indicud came out. So I remember when Indicud came out, I'm looking at the features. This was still at the time where I had to go to fucking Target or Best Buy to buy the album, 2013. And I go to Best Buy, I buy the album, and I'm looking at the track listing. It has fucking RZA, it has Haim, it has Rocky, it has Kendrick. And I'm like, at that point in time, it was like Cudi trying to experiment with the newer crowd and fucking Michael Bolton. He still has his boy Trip the Ripper. So Cudi was like all over the place. He wanted to experiment with the newer crowd. He also wanted to experiment with his friends. And to me personally, that's my favorite Cudi album. And he also has Father John Misty on that album. Like he has Too Short. He has people on that album where you just wouldn't expect him to collaborate with. And that's what I'm saying with this song. I saw the featuring and I'm like, oh shit. Like I didn't really see that. I didn't really hear that. But you've always heard through the grapevine that he always wanted to have a song with Lazy Bone and Crazy Bone. And I think he says it in the song, I'm not sure. But yo, this shit is fire. This shit is fucking fire.
I just wanna get this shit is fire, bro. This shit is fire. This shit is fire. Go, Ray, go.
Hey, I love Crazy Bone. That's my son. Also fucking Steve Aoki.
Yeah.
I forget he's fucking featured on there. He probably helped produce it, but this shit is fire. You know, Bone Thugs are from Cleveland, bro. A lot of Cudi's sound is them. Like that's Cudi, bro. Like
facts.
So these are people that he looked up to. It's taken a while, and I know he was talking about it on X too. He's just like, yo, this is something I wanted for so long. Finally got to do it. And, you know, knowing that he was a fan of them all this time and they inspired him, super excited to see them on the track list. And this shit is flame emoji, flame emoji, flame emoji, flame emoji. I give it 4 flame emojis.
It didn't disappoint. If it was a wax song, it would have been fucking hella tragic, dog. It would have been hella tragic.
Facts.
But the song is dope. Jeff, talk to me.
I just wanna. This shit's fire, bro. It's a mood, bro. It's a mood. You just like, I don't know. You could be honestly. You don't gotta be smoking. You just gotta be drinking. Like, I don't know, whiskey. I don't know what people like nowadays. I'm a whiskey type of nigga, but I just be sipping and I'm like, yo, this is it's a vibe. It's a vibe, bro. It's a vibe. Like I believe like this one of the songs you can play like, you know, after everybody leaves the function and stuff like that. You just cooling with your friends at the function. Just play the song. Everybody's just gonna be like in the zone, bro. It's just fire. It's a good song. I give it 2 fire emojis, bro.
Definitely a fire emoji, 2, 3, whatever you want to put. I'm with you. Second to last song. I'm on my moon man shit. My moon man shit. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I like it, and I'm also like, it sounds like very staticky to me. So that's why I'm like, I like it, but it's kind of hard to hear at times. I have a thumbs up. I'm definitely not skipping over the song, but it's not one of my favorites on the album. But yeah, that hook and that chorus is definitely stuck in my head. So maybe he did his job. But Jeff, talk to me. Moon Man shit. What do you think?
It's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's an okay song. It's not one of the songs I probably would go to. I probably stop the album, me personally. Sorry, after I just want to get, that's when I would stop the album, me personally. Like I said, Superboy is okay, but we're gonna get there. I give it like a thumbs up for an okay song. I'm gonna listen to it more to see if I can get more of them out like more of a feeling for the song. And I don't know. I got nothing more else to say about the song. It's okay.
I like the staticky sound though. I fuck with that type of shit. I don't know, but I think the hook was a little lazy. I get that that's the vibe, but it also felt like he was trying to make it like a thing, like Moon Man shit. You know how people come up with like little phrases and shit like that. It just doesn't hit for me. So that I don't really fuck with too much, but it's an okay song. Kind of like Hefe said, I could end the album at I Just Want to Get. But yeah, okay song.
First of all, y'all wildin' for not saying Superboy is the perfect ending to this album. Superboy is the perfect ending, bro. I love this fucking song. This shit got 10 fire emojis, dog. This shit, I fuck with it. Obviously not 10, but 3. But but nah, yo, Superboy, I love it, bro. It's like him, it's kind of like him just sailing off. That's the vibe that I get. It's him getting in his spaceship and just flying off into the moon. And I remember he performed this at fucking Terminal 5, and I think it was the last track. And like he was like in the middle of the stage. I got the video on my phone. He was in the middle of the stage, and I was fucking smacked because Jeff gave me mad fucking weed. But like there was lights behind him, and like just the way it ended, and it was like the sounds were echoing. I thought it was a perfect way to end this album specifically. Um, it's one of my favorites on the album. So yeah, I think y'all wildin' for saying that the better ending would be after the fucking Crazy Bone.
Want to get?
I Just Want to Get. Yeah.
It's not a bad song though. I like it. I like it a lot more than Moon Man shit.
Facts.
But I think that's why I have trouble getting to this one, because I don't rush to like listen to or wait for it getting through Moon Man shit. But this is a good song. It fits, to your point, the sound of the album.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I only heard the song like twice. I only heard the song like twice. I don't have much of an opinion about it because I've only heard it twice. But from what I've heard the 2 times I heard it, it's just like, okay, cool. I mean, I can see your point, like it resonates to like the concert we went to. That's the last song he played, so it kind of makes sense to me now. But when I think of Superboy, like Cudi using the title Superboy, the song has to be fire because Cudi names his songs like you could tell what songs are gonna be fire, not just by the title. But I feel like the title of the song didn't really like the song itself didn't hit with the title, It's an okay song. I'm gonna listen to it more so I can have more of an opinion about it.
Gentlemen, we finally made it to the end of the track listing. What I want to talk about now, I want y'all to give me your favorites. It could be a top 2, top 3, top 4, whatever. I got 4. Actually, what? Yeah, I got 4. In no particular order. My favorite 4 tracks of the album: Superboy, which we just finished talking about. Everybody Like featuring Pusha T. Chunky, Round and Round with Yachty, and fucking Human Made. Those of Dopeness I would have put in, but that song has been around forever. So that's the only reason why I didn't have it on the list. I mean, Chunky has been around since fucking September. So if you want to use that argument with me, it's fine. I'm not gonna
get 2007.
Exactly, right? Yeah, so but yo, honestly, if I had to pick one, it would probably be between Chunky or Human Made. And between the two, oh fuck, I might.
Oh, what you want to pick, bro?
Right.
Oh, no.
Right.
Nah, yo, I want to pick Chunky, bro, but Human Made is just like after disappointment of Insano and the way he opened this shit up, it was such a relief. Like, oh, thank God we're gonna get this Cudi.
Listen, Chunky. That song is too fire, bro. I got Chunky. Nah, I got Chunky. I really like the one with Wiz Khalifa, Diamonds Like Fast Cars.
Nice.
I like Crash Test Cudi. Electrowave Baby. And I Just Want to Get. That would be my 5.
Babe and I. Chunky. Human Made. All My Life. And I think I'm gonna go with Electrowave Baby 2.0. That's my shit.
I like how we all got different lists though. That's fine.
Yeah.
You fucking read my mind. This is the perfect example of showing whoever's listening to this or watching this that like we each have we might have like a song or two that's gonna cross paths, but Jeff had Babe and I. He said that's one of his favorites. I had Superboy. I had Round and Round. Rainer, you had Electro Wave Baby. You had Crash Test Cudi. Like there's so many different types of songs on this album that it's our favorites. And that's a perfect example of Cudi's fucking just the type of artist he is. I fucking love that, yo.
Max.
Before we wrap it up, the last thing I want to talk about is just Cudi and where he is musically. I think we talked about how he put out a tweet maybe last week talking about he's 80% done with the next album that he's going to drop, which is apparently 2026. And within that tweet, he said that it's going to be something completely different. Even with him saying that, I still don't fucking know what to expect. I don't know if it's rock. I don't know if it's fucking jazz. I don't know if it's fucking acoustic country. Like Cudi with you never fucking know with Cudi. So I kind of just wanted to pick your brains real quick about like musically, where do you see Cudi going? Maybe if there's somebody that you would want to see him collaborate with, if it's on a song, if it's on a project, wherever y'all want to go.
I need Ye and Cudi again.
Facts.
I need more. I need more Drake and Cudi.
Oh my god.
You know what I would really like? And I'm naming like I'm dropping bomb. J. Cole and KidCudi.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Fuck?
Yo, the internet will blow up.
Where did that come from?
They're two of my favorites ever. Like I started listening to both of them at the same time. They both really were a huge influence at my early 20s. I'm still a huge advocate for both of them. So just to like see where J. Cole is and where KidCudi is, like I just would love to see what they come up with. I would fucking love that. And they've never done a song together.
What the fuck does that sound like, bro?
Right.
Like
I also need Ty Dolla $ign and KidCudi, man.
You stole my answer. You stole my answer.
While we at it, I need more Ty Dolla $ign,
KidCudi. That shit will be heat.
They've done 2 songs together, both fucking fire. 2 that I know of, I think.
What are the songs? I'm having a brain fart.
It's the one from Willing to Trust from Intergalactic.
Intergalactic classic.
They have a song on Ty Dolla $ign featuring Ty Dolla $ign's album. It's called Temptations. Fire, bro. Temptations is fire. It's one of the songs that I go back to a lot on that album.
Yeah, that was a good song. Nah, that's a fucking perfect call with Dolla $ign and fucking Cudi because they're both known. Well, Cudi's known for his humming. Fucking Dolla $ign is known for his great voice and being a nice featured artist. So that pairing and Rainer on the fucking Vultures pod, we did talk about it a little bit. There has a song on one of the Vultures volumes coming out, so we're gonna hear what that sounds like. Going to Cole and Cudi, like if you were to put your money on it, who's gonna be going into whose world?
I would have Cudi jump on Cold Wave.
Yep.
Because Cole, I don't want Cole to get derailed. I think he's in a fucking league of his own right now, and I think Cudi can meet him there, and like give whatever song he's working on that he might jump on, give it what it needs to like elevate it. Whereas if Cole goes into Cudi's world, which I'm sure he can,
100%.
It'll be more of like not what we're used to listening to from Cole right now, which is the rap. I'm better than all you motherfuckers.
Right.
Rap, you know?
Fire
too. Speaking of Cole, Cudi and Miguel.
Ooh.
Now that I think about it. But yeah.
When was the last time he dropped a song?
Miguel, I think it was in this past summer he dropped something. Yeah, Kaleidoscope Dream is undefeated. But fucking Rainer, talking about Cole and Cudi, that pairing, it kind of reminds me. Do you remember when Cudi dropped a song with fucking Eminem in the height of COVID?
I have the fucking t-shirt.
They're just more man and slave.
They're just going back and forth. And that's the perfect template. Like nobody expected Cudi to have a song with Eminem. Nobody expected Cudi to be going back and forth with Eminem. And unfortunately, it's kind of slept on because it came out during COVID. But like, if anything, that'll be the template for Cudi to do a song with Cole. I feel like just hop on a rap track, just rap with him, and just
bro. Whew. God damn, I love that song, bro.
Eminem's
verse is amazing on that song. Fuck.
I gotta fucking listen to that song again.
Listen to Eminem's verse, bro. Deep dive, bro. He's fucking going crazy on that shit.
Ray stole my ass.
I mean, if you want to talk about
Yay, obviously that's my guy. Yay, Vultures, shit's fire.
Yo, Kid C2 Ghost 2 better be fucking a classic if they're doing it. I'm not having this Kid C Ghost shit again, bro. That shit was hella disappointing. I never want to be that part of my life again, dog. Yo,
I would like for Cudi to have another song with Don Toliver.
Ooh.
I think that would be a good.
Ooh, Donnie.
That's a good one.
They had a good song in Intergalactic.
Somewhere to Fly. Fire.
Somewhere to Fly. There you go.
Fucking clutch.
I do have to say, I want another Drake. I would like to have a Drake Cudi song. I don't know what I would expect. I know probably Drake will go more into like his fuckboy like bag and stuff like that. Feel No Ways, like kind of like that type of vibe, I'm thinking about it. That shit will be fire. I definitely do need another Travis Scott and Cudi's like song.
I want a project from them. I want a project from them.
Like a complete project?
I want like 7, 8 tracks, maybe 10, 12, something like that.
The album should be called Rager Boys. That's it.
100%. Or the Scots, in my opinion, or something. Like I think Cudi needs to do a project with Travis. Like it's just right in front of us. Like I don't know how they don't see it.
Also, I wanted to mention, I think Cudi is going places beyond music. Example, Exhibit A. I got the comic book.
Talk about it.
Book. I read this shit. This shit is actually pretty cool. It's a long comic book. It's like 40 pages. It's a pretty good. I like the illustrations, but I couldn't get it on his website, but I found it on eBay. It wasn't expensive at all. It was less than $10.
Fire.
But I opened it up. I read it myself. I like the bag that he's going into. The character looks like him. And
I was gonna ask. I'm like, is it him? Is the character him?
It's him. 100% him. It looks just like Kid Cudi. And he has superpowers. But I think beyond music, beyond his next album for 2016, he's gonna be reaching in more into like his creativity bag, like comic books, being probably a TV series, more movies. And probably make soundtracks for movies. Besides, albums and stuff like that. But I like the bag that he's getting into right now because I like comic books. I like drawing and stuff like that. So I respect that he's trying to make a move somewhere else because at a certain time in your career, especially in the music industry, your music doesn't hit. You pass a point where you can't really I would say the mass people don't really relate to you. Like it happens to every artist. So like I like that he's having a backup plan and creativity and stuff like that. So I admire his push into like the creative realm of him besides music. I like the art that he puts out. It's fire. So this is where I think he's gonna go to next. Art, comic books, just fire.
Nah, Jeff, you bring up a great point as far as like Cudi's creativity and where he's going beyond music. Within that tweet of dropping the album in 2026, he also said that like he's going to be diving into more like acting, TV, movies. Like Cudi has his hand in a lot of things. Music might be on the back burner for the next few years, but as long as we get Cudi around, whether if it's TV, movies, or comic books, or something that he's producing with his Mad Solar production company, like we're always going to be here for it. As far as my answer, as far as like maybe someone that I want to see Cudi working with, it's not that I want to see him working with this person, but I could see it in the future. And Rainer, this might surprise you. I'm talking about Yee.
No.
Oh shit. My son.
I'm talking about Yee. He's still super young, but you can see the influence all over it. You can hear it.
Mexican too, bro.
Yeah. So
There's no accent flag. Wait, hold on.
so yeah, I can see that. I can see that maybe like a little bit down the line, maybe a song. Definitely not. Yeah, I don't think a project, but definitely a song. But as far as like projects, like I think before Cudi retires, if he ever officially retires, we need a Travis Scott collaboration. KidCudi goes to, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it because the first one was hella disappointing. And as far as like
No,
solo,
I think he's up right now. I think with Vultures, he's gonna use that momentum, bro.
maybe.
He's gonna use
Yeah,
that
again,
momentum.
you never know what fucking yeah, he could be doing everything. But as far as solo projects, we don't know. We gotta wait and see. We gotta wait and see for our guy Cudi. But yo, as far as this project, I think all of us we're 100% relieved that it was Cudi feeling like getting back to his old sound, getting back to his old Cudi ways. Um, and yeah, man, there's nothing bad I can say about this album. Even the songs that I don't necessarily like, I still listen to. I'll still let it play. I cannot say that about Insano. If I don't like a song on Insano, I'm fucking skipping it 100%. And it was just a nice refresher. It was a nice reminder of hearing what Cudi is like. And yeah, I mean, if you're listening to this or watching this on YouTube and you're a fairly newer Cudi fan, leave it in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about this project, your relationship to Cudi.
It's interesting, just really quick, that he said he's like 80% done with his next album and that it's
Right.
completely different. Very, very curious. I have no idea what, like you mentioned, what realm he's about to get into.
Yo.
But for him to be that far ahead is super interesting. And maybe that won't even be the album that we get because I know he wants to focus on other things, as Hefe mentioned, like his comic book. He wants to do more movies. He has a
Yeah.
production company. So that might not even be the album we get. So super interesting because he might even, by the time he's ready to drop, maybe he makes more music and he's like, this is actually what I want to put out. So I want to see how that turns out. But yeah, also, I'm curious to know if this is because you bring up like it's nice to hear him doing his old sounds. I wonder if this is just new Cudi. Like, what if it's that, right? But it just reminds us of that because he's saying he's not doing the old shit no more. He's not in that sad bag anymore. But
Right.
like, if this is new Cudi and he found the pocket, then fucking
I'm
hell
here
yeah.
for it.
Those are some things that I was just like thinking about.
I'm very interested on like what he could do next. I don't know what to expect in terms of like what kind of genre of music. It's probably going to be alternative, in my opinion. If it's some, I mean, that's something that what Wizard is alternative, right? That'll be considered like alternative. So I think it's going to be more around that, like that realm. But I don't see him like not humming. I don't see him not being who he is. But I'm curious to see what he has in store for 2026, right?
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
long time from now if you really think about
Facts.
it.
No, it is. Yeah.
A lot of things could change. A lot of things could change within that time. I could see him fucking doing a soundtrack for Star Wars and stuff like that because his music is like when I think of Star Wars, I think of satellite flight. So like I could see him doing like you know small little things like that.
Oh,
But besides that, I'm excited.
he actually had like a little collaboration with fucking Star Trek this past summer.
Right?
So
Yes.
you fucking bring up a great point. He could be doing maybe he could be scoring the next Star Trek movie or yeah, you bring up a great point, man. This guy
Yeah,
fucking
but we'll see. We'll see. I'm excited to see what he has to bring to the world. You know, so far so good.
facts. Guys, I want to say thank you so much, bro, for taking the time out of your day, giving me your energy to talk about Cudi, our guy, on this podcast episode. We got more stuff coming for the audience. Jeff, on the next Vultures pod, we need to get you on, bro. We
Yo, Carnival's the best song ever, bro. Carnival's fucking fire.
Yeah, chill,
I
bro.
still got that shit on repeat.
This shit
Yeah,
bumps.
so go check out that episode. Rainer and I, we talked about Vultures, but on the volume 2, whenever it does drop, if it drops, hopefully, we're gonna
Next
get the
week. Next week.
facts. We're gonna get the full BX Boys in effect to review it. Hopefully, Cudi has a fucking track on that one.
Facts.
So,
We'll see. But guys, again, thank you so much, man. I miss y'all. I love y'all.
yeah, me
And
too.
for the audience, if you guys are listening to this on any of the podcast streaming platforms, please remember to rate, review, and subscribe. Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. But until next time, guys, we'll check you out later on the next episode of the Time Flies podcast. Peace, y'all. Balloons.
I don't got balloons. What the fuck?
I am leaving that.
Leave it.